Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this fabulous Friday here in Connecticut. Life's good, man. Life's good. It's another beautiful day. Unfortunately, I've been out doing errands. My cleaning lady has been here all morning, so yeah, I don't like to get in her way, so I get out of Dodge. But anyway, with that said, you saw the thumbnail. Sometimes, a lot of times, guys, I can be my own worst enemy. The way that I promote this True Power sometimes doesn't give people a accurate idea of what it really entails to get great chops. Okay? Anyway, haven't touched it. Haven't played a note. Let me honk a little bit and we'll get to it. We don't need no stinking warm-up. Anyway, hellacious double C's and rock the baby. Anyway, perfect example of what I'm talking about. Guys, I come here 5 days a week for the last 5 years. 6 years, I don't even know. Who cares? Right? 5 days a week for the last 6 years. And I said, look at this. Unlimited double C's. I'm barely holding the horn. You know, I can play these all day, full hellacious, and then you can caress the baby, blah, blah, blah. And then, when you actually get to a lesson, I say, stay in your happy zone, right? Cut your range down to a fraction of what it was and stay in that. Yeah, and people get frustrated. People get frustrated. I understand it completely. But guys, that is where the happy zone is where you develop these chops. Now, if you are playing in your happy zone without a mark on your lips for hours at a time, barely holding the horn, with a full, rich, centered, pure tone, just like I talked about, that is how you develop high notes. You do not develop high notes screeching away at the top notes day after day after day. And well, today we're going to do, 3 hours of Arvin and then 2 hours of Clark, and we're going to try to, is that how you do it? 5 minutes of playing correctly in the happy zone is better than 3 hours of Clark played incorrectly. Now, I had a student here yesterday, okay? Excellent player, professional player. Latin player, very, very good, sitting right next to me, was playing another mouthpiece for all these years, hadn't done the True Power system with Jerry or anything, brand new. And when he first started playing on his mouthpiece, guys, he could not play a low C. He had to play a middle C and go down the scale. And the low C was shaking. There was so much tension in his lips, it was unbelievable. So I took him off the piece of crap that he was playing. Like everybody else, I insisted they play a Bach mouthpiece. Okay? I'm sorry, Bach. A Calet mouthpiece. I gave him a 1SB. And for the first couple of minutes, man, he was having a heck of a time. But after a while, it started working and working and working. And I kept him from about an F on the staff to about a G above the staff. Okay? All of a sudden, an hour later, we didn't even practice those low notes. And his low C's coming out, no shake, it's pure. He's popping his notes. Guys, that's what it takes. Stay in the zone where you are playing correctly and stay there as long as it takes. Now, Ralph, if I never play above a high C, how in the world do I know that I can play a double C? Good question. Valid question. Guys, yes, you push the envelope every day. But I'm saying 98% of the time, you should be playing in your happy zone. And the more that happy zone expands up and down, that is where you're developing chops. Now, if a high C is your highest note, then you stay, if you're playing it correctly, you stay from that C to the low C, Arbin, Clark, anything you want to play. And then a couple notes, you play a D scale. The D's coming out pretty good. You try the E flat. Not so much. If the E flat isn't right, then the D isn't either. You see what I'm saying? So even though the D came out and you're expanding your range, you go back to the low C to the high C. Let's hear what's going on below. Let's hear low G. Wow. As big as a house, no shake, nothing. That is why you did it. You are playing correctly. When you're playing correctly, there is no stretch and no strain on the lips. No stretch, no strain on the lips. Your range expands exponentially. All right? Now, guys, my book of the month should be out next week. I'm working like crazy. I'm going to edit it this week, get it to the printer. I should have it next week. I'm finally getting back to where I want to be. Trumpet, trumpet, trumpet. Book of the month. My health and fitness channel is doing fine. I'm going to start a book of the month on that. And that's what I'm doing for the rest of my life. I have the next 60 years all planned out. Anyway, guys, eat and drink fruits and vegetables and your starches, man. I just had an enormous plate of home-baked home fries. Potatoes, white and sweet. Onions, peppers, bake it for about 35 minutes. Put some ketchup. It's just like home fries in your greasy spoon diner.
You've reached True Power.
Anyway, have a great weekend, guys. I got to get going.
And we'll get back to you.
Love you all.